So when we're in the kitchen and we're standing around the counter preparing to make a meal, let's have a look at some of the verbs and the techniques that we need to use. First of all, we talk about food preparation, or the prep. So we have dice, small cubes. So literally to dice is to cut into small square shapes. To chop, it's more rough pieces. So you don't have to be so meticulous as when you dice. Mince is finely chopped food, so very small pieces. To grate is to shred using a grater. Be careful of your fingers with this. Peel is to remove the skin of something. We often use it with vegetables, but very often with fruit. You might peel the skin from the fruit. A banana, you remove the peel to eat the banana inside. And to marinate is if you want to add that extra flavor to your food. Generally, we use this with meat. So it is to soak the meat in a sauce. So we've completed our prep. Now we need to move on to the next step. We need to mix everything together. So we have different ways we could do this now. A whisk. This is a special kitchen tool. It's to beat something, to mix it very fast, to blend it fast. To fold is a more gentle mix, to fold it. To stir is a circular motion. If you take sugar in your tea or your coffee, you would stir it with a spoon. And to blend is to combine something thoroughly. So often you might also hear mix well. Mix everything together well, blend it well. So now we are ready to start cooking our food, and we need some heat. So we can saute something. To saute means to fry it in a little oil. So we use this with stir fries. It's very common. To simmer, it's when the water is boiling, but just a low boil. So it mustn't have lots and lots of bubbles. A simmer is a low boil. Sear, again, we use this with meat when we're cooking meat. It's to brown it quickly. So it's a very high temperature, very hot, and very quick. To baste is to pour juice over meat. So remember before, we put the marinade on top of our meat and we soaked it in well, so we can baste as well. So afterwards we use some of that extra sauce or juice and we pour it over the meat. And to blanch is to scald something quickly. So to scald it, we put it in very hot water, boiling water, very quickly blanch it, often with vegetables. Okay, some essential phrases we need when cooking in the kitchen. So to cook up a storm. So it's cooking a large amount of food, perhaps for a party or a big gathering of friends, and we're doing it with a lot of passion. There's lots of laughter, perhaps a few glasses of wine as well, and we cook up a storm. To season to taste. So this means to add salt or pepper to your preference. So it means you can add individually on your plate the seasoning that you would like. And reduce. This is part of the cooking process. It's to boil a liquid until it becomes thicker. Let's have a look at some idioms with cooking. So if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. So it means if it is too hot, if there is too much pressure, you need to leave the room. So it doesn't have to just be about cooking. It could be in a job, in a work project, in life in general. You can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. A watched pot never boils. What this is saying is that if we are waiting for something with a lot of anticipation and we keep looking at the clock, we keep looking at the time, it seems to go slower. In the same way, a watched pot never boils. It seems to take forever. Too many cooks spoil the broth. So this could be in any situation. If there are too many people involved, too many opinions, conflicting opinions, it's very difficult to come to some sort of agreement, and things could actually get ruined. So too many cooks spoil the broth. The proof is in the pudding. So what it's saying is that you need to taste it, you need to try it, and then you can give your opinion of it. If I am doing something and maybe you're not sure it's going to work out, I can say to you, the proof is in the pudding. It means wait until I'm finished and then see whether it was successful or not. But remember to keep practicing on your own, and if you would like some help, write a sentence in the comment and ask me any questions you want. I hope you've learned a few new phrases today, and perhaps some idioms too.